Hello, welcome back everybody. It's been a little bit. I've just come back from the regional championship in Sofia. It was quite nice and warm in Bulgaria, 15 degrees Celsius. And coming back to Berlin, it's 0 degrees, there's snow laying. My ears are still freezing from the bus ride I just took home. Yeah. First of all, I wanted to say thank you to all of you guys for the support you've been giving to me under my little community post that I made, where I'm like, hey, sorry, won't record any videos because I'm going to Sofia, and you just wow, you really blew me away with all your love and encouragement you gave to me. So thanks for that. Yeah, Sofia was Pioneer. Obviously a very big tournament for me, very important. I've been playing on the Pro Tour for the last 6 years, and I have not played one PT in that time. The first online arena championship PT, whatever it may be, because I didn't qualify for that one. So that was a little hiccup, but then I played all the other ones in the last 6 years. But yeah, no, I'm not going to be qualified for the one in Atlanta, the first paper PT. Really stings. It's a huge disappointment for me, of course. Just not being there at that big reunion. Last year I was MPL. I was at the pinnacle of magic, right? Had a not so great season. Always made day 2 at the championships, but then on day 2 couldn't really convert my decent starts into something. Went like 8-7, 9-6, you know, stuff like that. Pretty mediocre. And at the last PT, I missed 2 win-and-ins. I was 8-5. You just had to go 9-6 to make the PT. I lost both, and I was 8-7, and I didn't qualify for the Pro Tour. Now in Sofia, I went 4-4, didn't make day 2. I played IZZET Phoenix and Pioneer, and my draws were just really not so great. And some of those, like, all my matches were sweeps either way. I think I lost like 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, just drew terribly, mulligan a bunch. And then when I won, I was like 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Yeah, it was just one of those tournaments, you know. Bit harsh, but that's the reality. I gotta be fighting back. And yeah, I mean, that's how tournament magic goes. Otherwise, meeting all the friends again, that was definitely cool, and seeing everybody. Yeah. I got news though for you guys. I will be going to Thailand for 3 weeks. I'm going to do backpacking in Thailand. Yeah. Starting this Friday. Friday is my flight. So I will try to record a lot of videos in the little time I have left until then, so you guys have something while I'm in Thailand. Yeah, a bit stressful everything these days. But yeah, just as a heads up, you know, I've never done something like a trip somewhere else alone. I'm going alone. I've never done something like that, and I just really wanted to have that experience. And Thailand was always a place I wanted to visit, and I always procrastinated on it. So like, I'll take time, I'll do it not now. And so I was just like 2 months ago, it's like, okay, I'll book the flights, damn it. And then I kind of forced myself into it. So yeah, and the week has come. The excitement hasn't really gotten to me yet, but I can tell you, coming back to Berlin and 0 degrees, my ears just freezing when I landed and stuff. I'm like happy to at least get into the warmth at least. No, yeah, of course when I'll be in Thailand, I probably will enjoy myself a lot, and we'll see. Yeah, it's a lot happening right now. And standard. Okay, let's get to magic things. So I really didn't have much time to play standard, because again, I played Pioneer for the Sofia Championship, and I'm dipping my toes into the format now. Here trying IZZET Tempo, which is pretty much trying 2 new cards. Third Path Iconoclast and Teferi. Third Path Iconoclast, Young Pyromancer with a little upside to it. Non-creature spells trigger it and make a 1/1 artifact token. Artifact also has synergies, for example, with Voltage Surge. Really a great combination, those two together. And yeah, I mean, this card just seems excellent. It gives these IZZET tempo decks a different style of attack and defense. Imagine you play against a mono-white aggressive deck that doesn't have much removal. A third path Iconoclast on turn 2 could just completely stall the game and make it impossible for your opponent to ever get through. Stuff like that. Or you play, like in the past, Unlicensed Hearse was like the downfall for these mono-blue IZZET tempo type of decks, because Tolarian Terror became unplayable, Haughty Djinn became an 0-4 flyer against Graveyard Hate. Liliana of the Veil was very good against those big ones. And third path Iconoclast just gives you this alternative way to win that's also good against Liliana of the Veil. So it's just overall a really, really good addition for these decks. And Teferi, you know, just a powerful card. You're drawing cards in this deck anyways with Consider, Fables, etc. You can slam this down with Fable on turn 4. You know, I just wanted to try this thing. I think it's better when you're playing to the board and when you're aggressive and you're lower to the ground, because then you can make more out of the 2/2 Spirit creature token. When you're on defense, you're playing like a blue-white control deck and you drop it to Teferi. Teferi -2, make a 2/2. That's not gonna really catch you up, right? Like a 5 mana card that makes a 2/2 has 2 loyalty left. Oof, that's not very good. So you kind of want to have the board empty or be ahead, or at least at parity in some way. So that's why I like Teferi Temporal Pilgrim. You can say that about a lot of Planeswalkers, that they're not very good when you're behind. That's definitely true, but this card on turn 5 when you're behind is especially not that great. So yeah, I mean, this is worse than Soaring, technically. Soaring the Mirthless made a 2/3 Vampire, which is a better blocker than a 2/2. And that's for 4 mana. So yeah, Teferi is a card where you want to be ahead. Make Disappear, 4 of course, great card with third path Iconoclast. It's funny, right? We have these cards that just get so much better with some cards from Bros. Playing 1 Obliterating Bolt, just an excellent card that kills Raffine on sight, exiles Denix and Tenacious Underdogs. Gets rid of a lot of things. Rending Flame, unfortunately an unnecessary evil. Yeah, Shieldred is just everywhere still, so gotta have that. 1 Abrade for artifacts, Fading Hope to bounce Shieldred or your own creatures. You know, the rest of the deck is pretty self-explanatory. Fable is very good. Tolarian Terror could be a card in this deck, but you need a decent amount of spells for that one to work. So in this version, I just rely more on the cards that are not as synergy driven, I guess. And Fable triggers third path Iconoclast, which is a nice little synergy there too. The mana base, we're playing no colorless lands like Blaststone or the new Manland, Mithras Foundry. We're just going with a clean mana base because we're playing lots of 1-drops in blue where we need the mana for. We're playing only 23 lands, so we gotta have all our sources be colored. We just have requirements that have to be met. Sideboard, you know, it's pretty much thrown together. I have a little Graveyard Hate here, a couple more Obliterating Bolts, a couple more Abrades, a couple of counterspells, Fading Hope, Memory Deluge. In case we're grinding against another control deck, Memory Deluge seems like one of the best cards there. It's kind of nice that it's cheaper with Haughty Djinn, costs 1 less, and can flashback and first sight trigger the Iconoclast, and 1 Lier down here as the last card. You know, just a powerful effect against a creature deck to close the door and kill everything. A card that is interesting, I guess, is Brotherhood's End, the new 3 mana sweeper. But because I'm playing to the board with Iconoclast and have my own stuff going on, I'm not convinced yet that I want this card. But I could, you know, change my opinion on that for sure. I don't even know the metagame that well yet. I assume Esper and Grixis are still around. I assume some Sacrifice Shells. Soldiers is going to be pretty popular. And yeah, I'm just going to be diving into this format now with you. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. And always gotta stay hydrated. Yeah? Don't forget to drink. Kotori! Alright. Oh. Yeah, this looks pretty decent. I'll keep. Brothers War is certainly opening up so many doors, so many opportunities. Ooh, should I play Shivan Reef here, huh? Because I have spell pierce now. They could have a Bankbuster. Yeah, I think I'll just do so. So many doors, so many opportunities because I have Tenacious Underdog, huh? Because of the lands too. The colorless lands make monocolored decks better. The 4 new pain lands will make so many other archetypes more interesting. Battlefield Forge is a big one. Underground River. Ugh, yeah. I think I just killed the underdog, honestly. Got a little punished there. Took 1 damage. More than I needed to. Aw, really? Oh, what an awkward draw. Unreal. I think I just impulse. Yeah, I mean, I wish I would have done things differently now, of course. Alright. Oh. Oof. I need that land. Pretty badly. I mean, if I draw the land off the top, Voltage Surge would be my pick here. I don't know if I would draw the land off the top. Consider is just a painful. Like, if I don't draw a land next turn, I guess I'll just play Iconoclast. Or I just Obliterating Bolt that guy. I'll try to get a little lucky here. Yeah, I'll consider. Not a great start to my arena experience here. Most certainly not. Jeez, that's a lot of looks for no land. Brutal. So if I play this, I'm just scared it's just gonna get gopher throated. Opponent has 3 spells in hand, you know. It's a 5/4, and then like a Haughty Djinn surviving would be excellent. And I could go Iconoclast Bolt. If my Haughty Djinn dies, I'll take like 5, go to 7, and then I draw a land. I can go Iconoclast, kill the Trespasser. I even take 1 more from the Shivan Reef. But if my Djinn survives, I'm in a good spot. So I'm just gonna go a little bit, try to be lucky here. No, I just draw land, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this game was just a little unfortunate. Missing land draws, being on the draw, you know, it's just a death sentence in standard. Great. At this point, I'm so dead that I guess, how do I even survive? I think I'm just dead, right? I play this, I go to 4, they attack, put me to 3, and then just kill me. If I kill this, they would have to draw land as lethal. Honestly, whatever. This is just a frustrating experience. Alright. This kind of reminds me of my Sophia experience. Just a bunch of frustrating games, non-games. Fading Hope. I like Rending Flame, I guess. Spell Pierce ain't too bad against the 5 mana card Invoke. But I also already have Make Disappears. I could shave and Make Disappear for like a Bankbuster. It's pretty decent in this matchup, I'd say. Could also play more removal. Teferi is already like fantastic here. Gosh, that was an annoying game of Magic. Now we are very passive controlling. I don't necessarily like this on the draw on the play. This is a fine hand on the draw. On the play, it's a bit awkward. No threats. I might lose the late game against my opponent. It's kind of funny. One of the reasons why I think this deck is like okay, or the reason why Julian Wellman played this deck, that I made changes to now, of course, at the World Championship, was because he didn't expect any mono black. Mono black's just a tough matchup for this archetype. It just is. And if you draw badly, then of course like it gets really bad. So for the latter, maybe like Iconoclast should help. We'll see. We'll see. I shouldn't make judgment too soon, I guess. Like this trading 1-for-1 is, especially against Tenacious Underdog from the graveyard. Mono black is just is the king of 1-for-1 trades. It just is. At some point, like now I'm out of counters. They have Invoke, they have Underdog, Planeswalkers, Takenuma, Manlands, Shieldred. And I need something to capitalize. And my deck has like Fable and Teferi, I guess. Those are my big hitters. There's a Teferi. But if they have Invoke, I'll be damned. Second Shieldred, I'll be damned. Tenacious Underdog, it's fine. Oh. I guess I'll make a 2-2. I don't think... No, just draw a card. I think my opponent's sitting on some spot removal, right? I didn't give them any opportunity to cast any removal spell. So they're probably just killing that 2-2 spirit. Do I let my Teferi go to 2? They're even thinking about what to attack. Honestly, I don't see a reason to have my Teferi be at high loyalty. It's kind of a nice combo with Wandering Emperor. You can go end-step Emperor to clear the board, make some blockers, then play Teferi, and all of a sudden you have like this board state, 2 Planeswalkers. If you're playing a blue mirror match and you go end-step Emperor, they likely kind of have to counter it, and you just untap, play Teferi. Pretty rough sequence. Opponent was tanking a lot on that. I don't see myself making a spirit, am I? If I kill this, this goes up to 6 loyalty. I could make a spirit. It's down to 4 loyalty. You know what? I'll leave it.
Relax. This is supposed to be fun.
Okay. New card! This card is mighty.
There is much the past can teach us.
If I play both these and I just have double removal, which is not unlikely, that wouldn't be good. Like cut down, untap, go for the throat, underdog. Teferi's dead. But the shadow just kills my Teferi no matter what I do, I guess. I play Djinn, they untap, go for the throat, attack Teferi. I can't really do anything about that. Maybe I should have made a creature. The Teferi. To be fair, I didn't know I had Fable in my hand when I made the decision to draw a card. Okay, don't think they have cut down, which makes me hopeful I can use my 2/2 here to some effect. They have goat. Go for the throat, sure. Yeah, I'll just block here.
Not backing down.
Oof. Rough. Maybe I should have cycled my Xander's launch and roofed the trigger on the stack. Oh, that was brutal.
Much to consider.
Yeah, the Tenacious Underdog drew like 3 cards already. The MVP of this game. Missouri's Shadow looking pretty good against my IZZET deck too. Being just freaking 11/11 potentially. Oh my god, that's the worst card. Alright.
Enough with the mysteries.
Like this matchup's just oof. This matchup is rough. Just feels rough. Nothing really has changed. Mono black having the removal to kill all your guys. You kind of have to have an Iconoclast to run away with it. Is this really still the meta game? Is every dork playing mono black still? That was the same last meta. I feel like everybody was playing mono black on the ladder, even though it wasn't good at some point anymore. I mean, at the World Championship, nobody played it because it's just inferior to Grixis and Esper. But on the ladder, just everybody's playing that deck. It's so boring. Maybe Teferi. Double Shivan Reef start. Mono red. Okay, I'm gonna get squished today, I feel like. We'll play my Iconoclast, just gonna get destroyed, right? I just got to, though. At least if it gets destroyed, then the Kumano might not give a counter. You know. So. Okay. Don't tell me you have a 1-drop too. Okay. Staying back with that, huh? Interesting. Could I not draw a mountain there? No. Guess I could have just bounced that, but that's a pretty terrible value line. Shivan Reef. I draw double Shivan Reef against the burn deck. This really reminds me of my entire Sophia experience. Anyways, like... playing IZZET decks is apparently not what I should be doing lately. Someone's just trying to tell me something. Red or artifact source. Okay. I think the mana is more important. I'm just gonna offer the trace on the etching with the Kiki. I'd rather have my goblin around. So that's gonna kill my Kiki. That's so good here. Can't Otawara. Oh. Smash me to pieces. That's 7. I go to 2. Guess I could have bounced like my guy and tried to win that way. No, I'm at 2. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, that was awesome. Magic. Magic is happening. Oh god. Play the Illuminator, I guess. Play Abrade and Bolt. Lier. Maybe some Spell Pierce. I mean, fine. Like, it's all learning, you know? You learn that this type of thing maybe doesn't work. And that's good. Good to know. I think I have a Fable on turn 3. I wouldn't keep this hand on a draw, I believe, against mono red, but with a Fable turn 3, you're able to keep so many hands that you otherwise wouldn't be. Feldon. At the end of your next turn. This is also really good against damage-based removal, huh? Okay, well... I'm playing the wrong deck, I think. Playing the wrong deck, guys. Take the Iconoclast. I'll draw the Iconoclast, okay. Could have taken Djinn there too. The Iconoclast seems like a nice defense play. Not against Feldon, though. Yeah. This card is pretty decent. Can't block. Very aggressive. That's 4/7. Go to 9. I need the mana, I believe. I guess my opponent's just giving me the nuts every game. Maybe that's why I lose. Abrade. Abrade. The end of your next turn. Like, I killed this in their turn and they just get 2 turn cycles. This card is very flip-floppy, right? It's decent in damage, like if you had trade with it as a creature. It's pretty good, right? But then it can also just, you know, die to a cut down and doesn't do anything. Or die to a Wandering Emperor -2, or die to a Wrath. Doesn't do anything. But if it's dealt damage in some, it's like really good against red removal and against in combat. Ooh. Rough. Well, it's just a 2/1, and I gotta bite the bullet, I guess. So I could play Iconoclast. Could it consider, or I could Abrade. Consider here. I think I just go with the Abrade. I just get everything out of the way here. Abrade the Feldon, double block the etching with the 2/1/1s. Swifty. Oh my gosh. What? Okay. This is 2 damage to everything. Kills my entire board. Alright. Mono red is a thing now. It plays that card. Plays Feldon. Okay, my deck's completely unplayable if that's the case. If like mono black's popular, this mono red deck's popular, and they play End the Festivities main deck, well, just take your Iconoclast decks and put them into the trash. Gosh. Wait. Is that my arena? Oh. Just saw it's a bit, it was a little cut off in the recording. Oopsie. Alright, I'll just, you know, finish with this deck, but this looks like so bad. Holy shit. I'll keep the Consider, I think. For the Iconoclast. Grixis. Yep. Alright, maybe I was dead wrong on this card being that good, huh? I thought it's gonna open up a lot of new archetypes, but so far it just seems so bad. Standard is a punishing format, I guess. For like an effect like this. I was like, Mito's gone. But your 2/1 is just always gonna get cut down and like burned in some way. Into festivities. Oh gosh. To be fair, we lost the first game today against Mono Black because we just missed land drops. That looked like a winnable game if we just hit some land drops. So this doesn't kill my Iconoclast anymore. My opponent's keeping up a bunch of mana, which makes me suspicious. Did they have removal? I'll just pass. I'll play the draw go game. If I play my Iconoclast here, they're just gonna kill it. Then I don't have value out of it. If I consider they can resolve something, like a invoke, so I ain't doing that. Okay, my opponent is outplaying me. Like, opponent has the advantage of being on the play here. Ah! If I would have been on the play, I could have gone turn 5 Iconoclast. Then, if they kill it end step, I can consider and then I have make disappear up to kill anything and everything. Oh, standard. Standard is rough. Jeez. Yeah, Grix is a good deck. Alright, really a reality check here. It's probably gonna happen to a lot of brews of mine. What do I do? Just concede. Oh man. Just play my Iconoclast, play my Consider, I guess. It's just, I'm so far behind now, that's the issue here. It's gonna take me a minute to crawl back into this game, and IZZET is not necessarily the card combination where you just come back easily. IZZET is the deck that needs to be ahead. Oof. Opponent thinking there for a bit. Probably sitting on a removal, just saying to themselves, I'm not gonna fire it off. To just make disappear. Good read. Is this card just much worse than I think it is? Probably. I guess I should have Rending Flamed one of the creatures, maybe. That's decent. So I'll just do that. Now they invoke to spare me, lose the game on the spot. Such is life. But yeah, if I don't impulse there, if I don't try, then I lose against the board. So they don't have it. Good. It's the first step. Okay. Huh. So they don't have Shieldred, they don't have Invoke. They're sitting on a bunch of removal, which makes me not want to play my Djinn. Right, they would have played Invoke. They're thinking about make disappear, sacking the Harvester here. Probably should do that. I mean, depends on the rest of your hand, but seems like a reasonable line to take in this spot. Oh, they just want to make me pay. I guess they just have multiple make disappears. No, what the frick? Was that a misclick? That was weird. Why would you do that? That's really weird. Like, I don't get it. Clearly, like, when you do something like that, you would expect... I would expect that they have a... like, a spell they want to punish me with or something. Like a big spell, right? That they want to resolve. That's why they want to tap me out of mana. But that was just weird. That was really weird. That was just, they threw away a cast. They could have just abraded my thing. Keep the make disappear. I don't know. Weird. Oh, that's nice. Could have jump blocked, but... Now I'm looking pretty decent. We got the removal, got a counter spell, we can sack the 1/1 to counter invoke or shield rid. Gonna kill the goblin here, beginning of combat. We'd love to hear any suggestions. What you guys are succeeding with too, I guess. We let's talk. Give me insights. I'm learning the format right now. I can't do anything about that. Oh shit. Right, because he killed my Djinn. That was perfect. Oof. Okay, that was the nuts. Go for the throat, invoke as the last two. Oh gosh. Ah yeah, I'm just getting smashed today, huh? Oh man. Okay. Do I just go a different route? Just cut this card entirely from my deck? Go control mode? Some Abrades, like Grixis usually plays Banky Boy. I like the Iconoclast, I think, more than a Djinn, because it always makes me a 1/1. The Djinn just dies. To be fair, Iconoclast dies to cut down, Djinn not necessarily. Seems reasonable. Could play Spell Pierce. Instead of like a make disappear or something. Alright, let's try this. The Deluge is one of the best cards in the format against Grixis. You know, 1-for-1, counter the Invoke, counter the Fable. The Corpse Embrace, I guess. Grixis is just the best grind engine there is, right? Just Grixis being Grixis. I could definitely revisit Lured Control now that we have Brotherhood's End. Sulfur Springs turn 1? Does that just mean cut down? I like to put my opponent to the test here, I think. They don't have it, that's good. Go for the throat. They drew to cut down, okay. Oh, missing land drops. I will discard Rending Flame. Play Bankbuster. interesting. I think I just used Deluge to make land drops here. This appears pretty good when they're missing land drops. Iconoclast is another threat. Probably want to have one counter spell for the future to be able to, you know, counter Invoke Despair, trying to kill my Teferi or something like that. They have 2 blue, which is nice. So they can't invoke me this turn. That's pretty good to know. I'll just play Teferi.
Heard you needed a hero. Well, here I am.
Don't think Grixis plays Voltage Surge, right? I'll just make it 2/2.
Nobody knows the past better than me.
Grixis mana base got a bit better with Underground River. Transmogran's Crown. Definitely a cool card for small creature decks. Like Sacrifice Shells. But definitely not a card that you want to play in Grixis whatsoever. Seems pretty bad. Just rather have Bank. If you're looking for card draw, just play Bankbuster. Grixis doesn't play enough creatures to justify playing this card. I assume my opponent's just trying it, and at some point they will realize that it's not good. But this is the case. My 6 years of experience in Magic tell me that this is not good in that deck. You don't have to be a genius sometimes to see that, but obviously things are not obvious to everybody, and me playing a ton of Magic, you know, I know things. Okay. Draw a card. Could also make another guy, to be fair.
That isn't interesting.
I guess I could have copied in the upkeep and smash for a bunch. Yeah, I could have done that. Definitely could have done that. I will draw a card for the Bankbuster. That's another land. I'm only playing 23 of them. Come on. They go for a double there. Yeah, okay. I mean, guess I'll copy that. Could become a problem with the Kiki in play. Hallelujah, that's a lot of lands. 8 life. I don't have many Voltage Surge in my deck. Just one more. It's not a card I can find for the Memory Deluge. Or I can, like, hope to find. Do they have a Corpse Appraiser or something left? I mean, they used a lot of creatures already, so... Kiki might not be that threatening. I'm just thinking if I want to activate things to try to find a removal for this Kiki, but I don't think it's going to be that threatening. So I just... There's still 2 mana. There's still away from Invoke. I'll just try to resolve this Deluge and then likely activate my Teferi and make it 2/2. Just take another Teferi. I should have played my land first, keep up a Stormcarved Coast there. That was a small punt. Cost me a life. It's okay. I'm at 19. Alright, I mean, this game was a bit weird. They missed land drops. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Dies to, like, a lot of things. I guess it doesn't die to go... I guess it doesn't die to these removals. But it does to Abrade. Interesting. Lifelink Ward. It's an aggressively slanted card. Grixis is not an aggressive deck. So I'm not sure how good it is in Grixis. I'm skeptical about it. The bar at the free drop slot in these black decks is just really high. There's like great cards. Liliana of the Veil, Trespasser. We're not even like 4 Appraiser, 4 Fable are locked because they're insane. You have like Kaito as well. So I don't know. I really don't know about that thing. Like that's a thief. It's a decent card. I mean, being a 7-drop, guess is an upside that I'm not considering too much, I guess. Maybe I should think about that more. Alright, Teferi kind of won that game. Yeah, Grix has always had trouble with Planeswalkers besides Invoke Despair. I mean, that card deals with Planeswalkers, but... Especially if you don't play any Voltage Surge, you can't burn them down. This is a pretty excellent hand on the draw. I got my Fable, I got my Negate. Ooh. That's bad. That's bad. Now they can just easily, nicely play the draw go game and squish me with Bankbuster. Really. Take the Fable. Alright, that tells me they don't have a counterspell. How fast they took the Fable there is like, I do not have a counterspell. I just take the Bankbuster, I guess. If they have a Fable here, I at least have a Voltage Surge. And otherwise, I mean, they could have a Shieldred or something, but they know my hand, so they're gonna play Shieldred no matter what. I'm gonna lose to it no matter what. That's an interesting play.
And I don't appreciate it when people touch my things. Drop it.
What does that tell me about their hand? Weakness. I would have had a creature to crew the Bankbuster. Oof. Haughty Djinn. Like Iconoclast plus a spell would have done it. Huh. Could have considered there, I guess.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Or just flooding like crazy. I love Magic the Gathering, it's so much fun. Okay, yeah. My deck is not very good in this metagame, I think.
We all have things we'd rather.
I need a braid. I need lots of things. That's not a start. One card left over there. Okay. That's a start, I guess. That's a start. That's definitely a start. I guess I gotta draw a card here. Pass the turn. I guess I have to sack the treasure. Oof. Then I wouldn't have mana to keep up Counterspell anymore. So I guess I sack Bankbuster. And you do what you gotta do, I guess. I have to shoot the Lily, of course, unfortunately, but yeah. My opponent has a Make Disappear. Sucks for me. They don't. Nice.
You picked a fight with the wrong necromancer.
That's gonna get a negated. I need my Iconoclast. They have another removal. Okay. Whoa, they just played the Takenuma? They could have minus
You won't be
on a
outsmarting
token and
me.
get the Lily back. That would have been decent. Alright, well. I don't hate this spot, I guess. No, wait. Yeah. Make a 2/2? 2/2 is a pretty good attacker. Yeah.
It's nice to see a familiar face.
So what's the storyline there? He's just making copies of himself. That was a good draw too. Oh man. It's just a game, Arne. Relax. It's just a game. Relax.
Go.
They should have crewed Bankbuster, no? Playing a very passive game. Hmm. Hmm. What do I do? I could just attack with both. They crew Bankbuster. Then I kill the Bankbuster and they can decide what to block. I'm gonna kill the Bankbuster before blocks with the Rending Flame, of course, but then they can decide which creature they want to block with my with their 3/3. They can block the 3/3 of mine, then the Lily dies. The 3/3 dies. Yeah. I think I have a pretty good scenario no matter what happens here if I do this. If they just go block, I can Voltage Surge the Lily. This will just be answered by Rending Flame. And now they block like this. That's cool. Now I just Voltage Surge.
Sorry, I'm not
And we are in top deck mode. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the Grixis deck does have better top decks than I do. I mean, I have like Fable and Memory Deluge. Bonus Fable, Corpse Appraiser, Invoke Despair, Reckoner Bankbuster. We had a shot. We had a shot there, but it's not meant to be. Going Invoke into Invoke off the top is pretty brutal. Gotta draw a card here.
You needed a hero. Well, here I am. There is much the past can teach us.
Yeah, we'll see. Invoke number 3 for the finish. I can beat some hands here. Lands, removal, I can beat. Opponent being in the tank, I guess, is a good sign.
I guess you're not joking around.
Ooh, that's a powerful card. Huh. Interesting. I have Consider and Voltage Surge as 1-drops. Let's draw a card first.
Now that is an interesting fact.
So either way, if I play Fable, Abrade, my Teferi's gonna die if they have 1 removal. Play Lier, Voltage Surge, Teferi's gonna die. They're drawing 2 extra cards. Oh, Fable, you're so broken. Okay. Yeah, I'll just... They have Make Disappear, huh? Maybe. Looks like it. Make Disappear actually wouldn't be so bad. If they sacked a 1/1 here to counter my Fable, that actually would be appreciated. So then I can kill the Corpse Appraiser. My Teferi stays at 3 loyalty, untouched from the 2/2 Goblin. So maybe we have chances. Didn't go for that. No. No discard. With 4 cards in hand after the top deck 4. You gotta be kidding me. You're just sitting on like double negate or what? Oh, I can't believe it.
I've always hated crowds.
No, they're splitting their forces? No, they're just all on Teferi. Yeah. Opponent's playing well, to be fair. Clearly not playing against a noob here. They're not giving me much room for... yeah, anything really. I wonder what they have in hand though. Like, they just must be sitting on negates, right? I hope it's just negate. Maybe it's not more removal, but like, it's weird. Why? Like, what's going on, you know? Let's just make disappear. You got it. I mean, you got to cover this, obviously, if you have make disappear. Come on. Just counter it. End my misery. Okay. Alright, plus the turn. Alright, I have double search. I guess I kill Goblin Lily. Consider doesn't really do anything because it's just plus with the Lily. And I could kill the Lily and consider, I guess. That's what I could do. I need a Memory Deluge off the top, I guess. That would be nice. I had some good top decks too. Like I had both my Teferis, my Lier, 31 cards deep. Yikes. Yeah, I need the Deluge now. I could also find it like cantrip into, but I also used free impulse already, so it's a land. Pass the turn. No, I mean, this IZZET deck is a tempo deck that tries to have Iconoclast on the board. Grixis with all its removal and also a lot of card advantage. Doesn't seem like a good matchup for me. Alright, GG. Fun match. The first Invoke Despair was really I mean the second one was brutal too. They were both brutal, of course. But the first, I was like, maybe I have a shot. Maybe I can run away with this game with Teferi, because their deck really does look terrible against Teferi. They don't have a lot of good removal for that card. But yeah, Invoke Despair is the card they have, and they had it. So that's it. Oh, free, damn. What an entrance into the new format with an 0-3. I honestly think like losing makes you learn a lot. So I learned what's not possible there. I learned how cards interact again. Got familiar with the common interactions. Saw them on a red deck in action, how it smushed me in 2 minutes. And yeah, this archetype is not very good. I don't think I butchered it too much. Like, yeah, sure, I added the new cards, removed some of the old cards from the IZZET tempo deck, but I think the IZZET tempo deck never was that good to begin with. Julian is an excellent player, and he got what he deserved at the World Championship with excellent play and surprising people a little bit. But overall, this deck is just in an open field like the ladder. I think it's just not good. And Iconoclast doesn't really seem to be all that powerful to change things, I guess, especially against red and black decks, because there's just a lot of tools for a card like this. And getting a couple of 1/1s out of it is difficult, first of all, because you have to untap with it to be able to do that. And it is also not that exciting. Like, hey, yeah, sure, I'll play a mid-range mirror, I'll get a couple of 1/1s, fine. Trade with a Corpse Appraiser, have another Corpse Appraiser, get it back, boom. Wedding Announcement makes 3 2/2s already, you know, like this card is good when there's like marginal small advantages. That's why you see young Pyramids or effects like these in older formats, because it's all very marginal, small. Like a token can be decisive. In Legacy, when you play blue mirror match, a couple of tokens can be very good. But in standard, a couple tokens are like easily outgrinded or overpowered by the mid-range shells. And that mono red deck, you know, Play with Fire is good against Iconoclast, and the Festivities is insane against Iconoclast. Apparently they play that card. I didn't know that. Yeah, so here we are. This deck is a no-no, not a recommendation right now. And I'm looking forward to try other archetypes in the future. All right, guys. If you liked this video, don't forget, like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace out.